I'm pretty stickler with time, so I'm actually doing really well. It's at 7:30. The spring concert is crazy. It's here already. I feel like this winter has passed so quickly, and we're excited to share with you our spring concert program. The first piece, we're going to change up what's in the program. We're going to switch that in the second piece. So we're going to first start off with Rampage, and then we'll do the Barnum and Bailey's Favorite after that. So the first one's called Rampage, and this is Symphonic Band Concert Band off the stage. Okay, so this concert, well, all of our concerts, I try to put a lot of effort into choosing the correct repertoire. And I feel like this concert has a really interesting variety of things, and for the purpose of our 250th year anniversary for our nation, we have different samplings and kind of the common theme threading all these pieces together. So this next one is Barnum Bailey's favorite, and it's a circus march. So Mr. King, he wrote tons of circus marches, and he toured the nation, and it was a world phenomenon. And even some went over to Europe and did a lot of European tours. So Symphonic Band Constantly have been practicing this one, and we need some guest conductors up with us. So if there's any children, essentially not in high school, who would love to have you up on stage, and I could use your help. So if you would want to come and conduct our band, come up on either side. We have stairs over here. Come on up now. We want to get some people up here to conduct. I have batons. Yes, let's give a round of applause. Hello, there we are, we're back. Okay, for our next piece, I think this is one of the coolest pieces I've discovered throughout my search of repertoire. And this is written by Robert W. Smith, so he's a modern composer. He passed away recently, but he takes the idea of Benjamin Franklin, one of our founding fathers, and if you did not know, which I didn't know before, he was a musician. So Benjamin Franklin, he composed music for his wife, and this was his 12th year wedding anniversary that he composed one of the melodies for. So Robert W. Smith took that melody, put it in a band setting, and another cool thing that Benjamin Franklin did, he was an avid inventor for things. So he invented a harmonium, which is essentially you take a bunch of glass bowls and stack them up like a pyramid and put a rod in between them and lay it on its side. And it spins around like a sewing machine with a pedal, and then you put your fingers on it with water and it makes the sounds for it. He invented this thing. There was a ton of them made throughout the country, and Mozart actually wrote music for the harmonium too, which is really neat. And the middle section of this piece has the harmonium sounds, but you'll hear from the synthesizer and some of the flute sounds. And then the third part of this piece has to do with magic squares. And Benjamin Franklin's a huge person, a mathematician. So the magic square up here, I had to research this myself too. If you take these numbers and you add a cross, it adds to 15. If you take the numbers down, it adds to 50. What was it? No, it's not. You get the idea. I'm a musician, not a mathematician. But this is a 3x3 square. And the numbers aren't repeated at all throughout this whole thing. He also took one, and he was one of the people that did 8x8 squares, and each one of the numbers was totally different, double digits, and added up to 260, I think it was. So he took the idea, so Robert W. Smith took this idea, the 816357492, and applied that to the music. So he said, all right, 8 is the 8th note of a major scale. Then 1 is the first note of a major scale. Then 6 is the 6th note, and so forth. So he took those pitches and then put rhythm to it and made a melody out of it. So you'll hear that in the third part of this music. We did that for Pi Day. I don't know if your kids came home and talked to you about it, but we took the digits of pi, 3.14, whatever else the numbers are for it, and we made melodies based upon that, just like how Robert W. Smith made for this. So this is a very interesting piece. Again, the beginning part has a melody that Benjamin Franklin wrote for his wife on her 12th wedding anniversary. The middle part has to do with his instrument that he invented, and then the third part has to do with these magic squares and the melody based on the pitches of that number sequence up there. So I hope you enjoy Benjamin Franklin's and the art of music here, because I definitely enjoyed putting it together with these people. We're going to do a quick change with the symphonic band and the concert band coming down and wind ensemble making their way up on stage. So wind ensemble, can you guys stand up and kind of go over the stairs over here? You guys can go over on this side and go in the front. Be careful again, the instruments in the pit. Thank you. All right, we are back with the wind ensemble, and we are going to be doing the pieces in order that's in the program. So this first one's called Swirling Prisms. It's by Brian Belmages. He was here at Mainland maybe 6 years ago or so, and he's an amazing composer. He lives down in the Baltimore area, and this one is really interesting. This is about his music. It says it right here in his program notes. The inspiration behind this piece came from the abstract concept of optical prisms spinning freely in space while reflecting light in numerous directions. The music depicts the bending, reflecting, and dispersing of light into component colors of the rainbow. The challenge is to create a sense of each prism affecting light in countless ways, yet also implying a certain harmony between light and prisms. There's a bunch of different techniques that is kind of out there. I was working with James Sundra in the back and trying to figure out how to suspend Critali discs from wires and things to dip them in water. So in the back percussion section, there's some interesting sounds happening. There's Critali's is like it's a brass disc, and you play it almost like a xylophone, has different pitches on them. And for this one, you had to take a couple off, and you play it, and you dip it in water, and it bends the pitches. And then there's also a part where it's being bowed with a cello bow, and it makes a weird, like, almost sinister, howling, feedback-y type sound. It's very cool. So this was Brian Belmages just trying to play with sounds, almost as if prisms are playing with the light. And how I make this part of our 250th birthday of our nation, I was thinking the different colors that we have of our nation. Lots of diversity here that made us a great country. And this is just an interesting, cool piece. As you can see, we also have a grand piano out here for us. And Brian is a trumpet player and a pianist. So that's why he kind of wanted to get that piano, and it's very, very pretty. So I hope you enjoy Swirling Prisms by Brian Belmages. a little plug. And if you look at the program in the very, very back, we have our annual band banquet. There's information on there. It's on June 7th this year. It's at Green Bay Country Club. This is a way for us to celebrate all the amazing things that our students do musically here in the band room, on the marching band field, and on the stage here for jazz. So it's an awesome night where we do awards, we do senior speeches, different recognitions, and again, just a really pleasant way to end our year with a good celebration. And if you would like to join us, students, yes, or we highly encourage our students to join, but also our parents and our friends and family, you can join us too. So if you fill out that QR code there, it takes you to a form, and it says how many people you're going to do, and then the payments thing, you can do a Venmo payment, or you also can send in a check or cash, and then give it to your child, and they can put it in our secured band box right outside my office. That's always locked up. So there's various ways to do that. So I hope that you will be able to join us on June 7th for Band Banquet. For our second piece here for the Wind Ensemble, we're going to be doing Americans We. It's a Henry Fillmore piece, and it's a march. Again, everything's an American here, so we have to have a march for a Wind Ensemble. And this is a very famous one that is performed all over the world. It's not like the Stars and Stripes per se, but it's a really cool one that has lots of highs and lows, and some really fun runs for our woodwind section. So this is Americans We.
before we end our little wind ensemble concert, we wanted to thank Mr. Rahali from all the seniors. We couldn't ask for a better band director than Mr. Rahali. We're very thankful that you're so kind, very supportive, and super funny, and somehow you're so organized in every way possible. We're grateful for the time, effort, and care that you put in for us, and we'll carry all these memories with us even after graduation. So from all the seniors, we wanted to say thank you. We got you some flowers.
I'm sorry, I gotta take this back. That's very kind. Seniors down here in the audience, up here, it's been a great 4 years for you, and it's kind of bittersweet here. I always say that I love having you on stage. I love seeing your faces every day, and it just gets me kind of choked up to think that they're going off to better and wonderful things in the world. At the back of your program, you can see our senior recognition. They have amazing things that they're going on to do, and I couldn't be any prouder of them. So thank you, parents, for raising such beautiful and wonderful children. Let's give all of our seniors a round of applause. We also, at our spring concert, announced 2 awards that go to, they're nationally known awards here. So there's the John Philip Sousa Award, and there's the Patrick S. Gilmore Band Award. Let's start with the Patrick S. Gilmore Award. It is introduced in 1994 in honor of the legendary bandmaster Patrick Gilmore. He, in his bands, presided with General Burnside's expedition to North Carolina in the Civil War. He played for every president of his day, including Abraham Lincoln. The award honors outstanding high school students who display high musicianship and commitment to the band program. And the Patrick S. Gilmore Band Award is presented to Melanie Lino Mello. The award is getting, her name's getting put on the award right now. So we will give that to you at the band banquet. So that'll be handed out to you. The John Philip Sousa Award is without a doubt the most famous bandmaster in the world. He brought band music to its pinnacle as the director of the United States Marine Band. In his own right, Sousa's band traveled all over the world, premiering and performing band music to royalty, commanders, and commoners alike. In fact, it can be said that if it weren't for John Sousa, school bands, as you know it, would not exist. In recognition of the outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music, for singular merit and loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying those high qualities of conduct that school instrumental music requires, the John Philip Sousa Award is given to Theo Rowe. Theo, can you describe the award that you won last night for us?
It was the Esther Wild Student Competition. It's like all of the schools locally and all of their high school performers can compete for $1,000.
So he won a competition last night in Ocean City. And do you get to play concerto with the group too, or is that something else?
I think that's something else.
Okay. So, but he was all-state band, and he was the top-ranked saxophonist in the state of New Jersey, so it's really cool. Nicely done. Okay, going on. Sorry, I'm going to try to stop talking here so you can hear beautiful music. Our last one is American Variations, and this is a really cool piece that I found. It really personifies the idea of America's diversity. It takes the various genres that we have in our culture and puts it to music. So you're gonna be hearing something from mariachi music all of a sudden to jazz music, to all these various like quick little things. And this was definitely very difficult to put off and put on our spring concert here, but I think they're doing a great job with it, and it was really cool as an educational component to get this all together. So without further ado, this is the American Variations, and we'll then combine after that for Boundaries, our last piece. Okay, guys, down here, we're going to ask you to hold off, moving to your spot for a second. But percussion, you guys can come up into your battle stations over here. All right?
Thank you.